Bobby, yeah, JCS ran yesterday, man. I saw it. You said you had a limit order buy in at 808 and you saw it come down and canceled it and went to 806 and then bolted. Wow. Yeah, that definitely happens. That definitely happens. Let me go look at JSC and see where it is now. Yeah, it ran down a little bit, huh? From the $8 down to the yeah, yeah, I called it, but they're so hard to keep up with during the day. There's so much popping up, but today I'm gonna focus in specifically on low floats like JCS because they've been giving some pretty good moves. The only thing that's on my scanner right now is Mossy, and they have like some type of agreement. Mossy announces a definitive agreement for business combination, but I haven't researched that one quite yet. So I'm going to look and see if there's any kind of nasty details in there that we need to know about. Um, let's see. What's up, Algo Bro? Welcome to Fin Twitch. All right, so let me go and look into Mossy real quick. Mossy has a float of 5.40 over here at FinViz. Has a float of 7.63 at Yahoo Finance. Let's see if it has any dirty details in here with the red shelf registrations. So it's got a shelf registration in 2020. Then it has another one. So they've already enacted the first one. And then it's got another one that was put in last month on the 2nd for Mossy. So it may be one of those strange traders that's kind of choppy. Let's see what else we got. That's the halt scanners and then Mossy. Let's see if it's any shorts sitting on it. Don't really see any news on a big short percentage of float. All right, well, that's it for Mossy. So I'm gonna add that float to the those floats to the research or the notes in Street Smart Edge, and then add those shelf registrations in there. It's already enacted one, so they're not afraid to enact shelf registrations. Add that as a note in here. 5. Let's see, 5 to 7 million in the float. Shelf last month, or new shelf last month. All right, I got that one saved in the notes. We'll see if it's a chopper or whatever during the open. Let me read up. Let's see. Good morning, Hal. What's up? I'm on early. I'm usually on by this time. Ben's the one that's not here. The only issue is I've been working with this new setup, trying to cut down on the issues during the stream because yeah, I accidentally, when I was setting up my OBS, I let them set my specifications, and boy, they set the OBS up as if it was gonna be the only thing running on this computer. Like I couldn't touch anything. Everything I did was knocking it off of line. Let's see. Lauren says, "What's hippo looking like? Hypo looking like? Is that a? Go look at that. Hypo. What's up, One Life? It's looking down, down, down. Is this what you're talking about? Hypo, hippo to meet with investors. Annual financial technology conference. Has a imbalance on the buy side, but I don't really. What is this stock? Hypo. Um, Insurance. Okay, insurance. Nice. Go look over here. Hypo Holdings. Does it have any kind of news? Hypo to meet with investors at Goldman Sachs 11th Annual Financial Technology Conference. Hypo opens Innovation and Growth Center in Israel. Ken offers massive. So this was 20 days ago. That Growth Center in Israel news. Okay. Company outlook. Nope. Charts. Statistics. Historical data. Financials. Yahoo Finance trying to make me buy stuff. All right, let's just look into statistics. Float 7.78 million. Hypo. No kind of shelf registrations, but I don't know if it has any kind of juice on today. Just have to kind of see. Hypo offers homeowners insurance that covers the homes and possessions of the insurance holder as well as liability from accidents happening in the insured property. I want it low. LO, I'm trying to buy under 5. Was this like an IPO or something? It doesn't look like it has much data back here. Opened at 10, bounced up a little bit to 6. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, is this it? This is a very, very ugly cup and handle. Like it stopped right here on the way up and then bloop. And it did have a little gap right here. Looks like it closed 554, opened up at the 70. So there's a 20-cent gap up, and then it came down and gap filled right here to the 525-ish area. Meet Kevin pumped it to his private sales alert. Look for stocks in an uptrend and buy on pullback. Then buying a stock in distress. Yeah. Mossy is still moving up here, getting a little bit of volume behind it. Had a little bit of news, but not great news. And it also has a shelf registration from last month. So I'm definitely going to be looking at what kind of action it gives on the open. It is up a dollar, maybe 544 up to the 682. So then looking at the daily chart here, It's currently at 655. So 655 is, looks like it's got a little break point at the 680. Definitely got some resistance here. 750s. And I don't know if it can run all the way up to $10 on that little news that it has. But it's surprising us this week. So I'm not going to count it out. Okay, so when he sells his shares, all of his course members do too. So why buy it? I just wanted to see how bad it was doing because of his sell alert. Interesting. So you're trading off of trading rooms, you know, after they dump. I guess Ben is still asleep, so we're gonna let him rest up. Let's see what kind of action Mossy wants to give today. Mossy does have a little looks like there'll be a very extended head and shoulders pattern, but it does have a little run up to this level of a 690. Ran through it once, fell back through it. So that 690 level has always been causing this thing problems. Please forget to charge that phone battery. All right, buddy, you're gonna have to calm down. That should give me a little bit back. Okay. Only one or two stocks. Hippo MMTR. MTR. MMTR. What the heck? Guess it's not showing me anything on MMTR. Come on, bro. Got about 5 minutes to the bell. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Okay, chatters. This keyboard is small and my meaty hands can't type on it. MTTR. All right, MTTR. Let's look at that. All right, MTTR. Well, at least that one has an uptrend. But it looks like it's already past a dip. Are you gonna wait for another dip? And it is $18. So what kind of company is this? MTTR. TTR. Technology software. Appoints a new vice president of growth. September. 3D property tours. Got virtual tours going on. Luxury, drive faster sales. Maybe I'm just tripping. This is what I'm looking at on MTTR. Not really, what would be the driving force for this one to compel you to get into this one? National security posture through, that's back in August. 25-year industry veteran. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go back over to Street Smart. We got about a minute left to the open. Watch Mossy crash real quick. It's gotten real flat here, so it has a bottom here at the 614. Top here at the 680, and we know on the daily chart that 690 has been a problem for it. So where is 690? Yeah, 690 has been a major problem for it. So we're gonna see on this open. Got about 10 seconds left. If you watch Archer, my husband refers to me as long. Of course I watch Archer. Who doesn't watch Archer? Does anybody in this chat not know what Archer is? It is some of the best adult entertainment. No, I'm kidding. It's a nice show though. Anyway, Mossy pumping on up there on that open. Let's watch and see. It's got a channel here. Which direction is it gonna choose? Is it gonna choose violence? It's looking like it's choosing violence. Little dip down there. Has this bottom here at the 610. What kind of action is it gonna give down there? You like them for a long, so you use the dips to average. Most real estate agents are starting to use MTTR for virtual. For for yesterday. Okay, Mossy. It's very flat here. 15-minute, nice and red. Will it break down that 625 level, I guess would be the level that it needs to break down. But it is red on the day. Now, waiting for those low floats to move. Let me see what else Lauren said. I have a lynx named Babu. My son. Orange, what? All right, Mossy tunneling down. We want to see a low float go green on the day. I have a lynx named Babu. Yeah. Yeah, it can do it at once. I'm looking for these low floats. I just don't see any that are giving that nice action. This 613, it looks like it's holding above this 613, but it is still under VWAP. So it's definitely still got a little downward trend on it. It's tried to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 times though on the 2-minute. So I may catch a break back over this 642 for a small little trade. 643. Let's try it. 643, small trade. Oh, what's the top of this one? Low 618. But the 15-minute and the 5-minute are telling me no. Maybe around 10 something it will pop. Maybe so. But usually if the low floats there's not like one low float kind of moving particularly good, it kind of fades. A lot of stuff just fades, especially if it has a larger market cap, unless it has really, really good catalyst. But yeah, I'm not gonna take this one. Even if it goes here, I'll just let it go by itself. GMVD popping up there. Let's see, what is this? G Medical Innovations reports results for 6 months ended June 30th, 2021, with revenue up 45.4%. G Medical Innovations Holdings Ltd reports, okay, that's the same thing. So a 45% increase in revenue. Has a 500,000 in the float. Let me go and check on, what was the name of that again? GMVD? GMVD, yeah. GMVD. Float is 7.97 according to FinViz. GMVD. Float is 4.6 million according to Yahoo Finance. No shelf registrations on this one. And very low shorting percentage on this one as well. So let me add that to the notes. So 4 to 7 million in the float. No shelf with low percentage of shorts. So it may be one to watch today. We will see. It's only 338, but it's a stupid low float. Look at the daily chart out here. GM got a top here of the 387. Resistance level. Whew, look at this back here. Oh, wow. Gap up all the way from the 95 cents all the way up here to the $5 and then a fall. So that's questionable. Let's see, draw, resistance. Got a little bit of resistance up there. A little bit of resistance through this flat top. So yeah, we'll watch it. It's green on the day. Almost to 1 million shares traded on it. About to break 1 million now. Just broke 1 million shares traded. POWW is so red, I kind of don't want to trade anything. Just buy more of it. So she's so pretty in red. Yeah, let me go look at POWW while we wait for this thing to do what it's got to do here. POWW. POWW. Ooh, it just cracked the 200 moving average there. So I don't know about that one. It might go a little bit more red for you. This one's kind of slowing down. Does not look like it wants to slow down at all for us. Is that a double top on the 2 minute? Will that make a difference on the higher time frames though? If it breaks down this 343, that'll be a point to watch, that 350 level. Nope, pushing on out of there. Very brief little push out, 357 up to the 362. He sent you money for your birthday saying, here, the market's red. Happy birthday. I know you need it. Hey, but he sent you money, you know? You can't not take that gift with that compliment, or I don't even know if that was a compliment. Semi insult. He gave you half and half milk. Half cream, half milk. All right, so we just hit this little 1 million mark on this one. It's giving a little bit of a pullback. I may trade it on the 2 minute small just to see if it can continue, but I don't know. It's kind of extended right now. This is the first pullback on the 5 minute and no kind of pullbacks on the 15 minute. It's right at VWAP. VWAP is at the 342, so I don't know what kind of movement it's going to get off of that. You paid your car off. Let's see. GMVD, first 5 minute pullback of the day, breaking down VWAP. Right. Will it stay green on the day? It's got this bottom here of the $3 as a support. See if it'll slow down. Let's see if the volume will start getting out of this one. This bar, these two bars, let's see, 143,000 and then 839,000 right there. And in this bar, is pulling back up. Let's see, it pulled back up quite nicely, didn't it? 332. But it's already extended on that 2-minute. Let's see, let's see. So it came down here. Still looks like it wants to go a little bit. Really not in a trusting mode today. Right. Yep, invest half and pay off the debt. So it's trying to get out of there. The 5-minute isn't looking too good right now, though. Maybe it'll push over this 356. Looking like it wants to. Ooh, little peek out of there. A lot of pressure right there. So I'm gonna let this candle kind of close down and see what happens after this. It's trying to hold up that 350. Turning red a little bit. We got the VWAP at the 343. Will it break down? Okay, so we have this high here of the 356. Could get in here and risk off a VWAP here. 351. 50 shares, 3. It's going. Okay. Broke out of there a little bit. Didn't even get my order set up. I didn't even have my hotkeys up. Oh well. Missed that one. Definitely missed that one. So it hasn't given a 5-minute pullback yet. Still on the up and up. But I guess that would have been a good 2-minute entry. But I do want to see a 5-minute pullback on this one. So this break was from the 362 up to the 379. Working its way up to 3 million. 3 million in the volume level. First 5-minute pullback finally coming here, possibly. Just gotta hold up that 350. 350 is VWAP here. Will it break down to 355? Watching, waiting. So now on the 2-minute, this 2-minute red bar barely creased over this green bar. But we may see a little bit more red if it goes below the 55 here. Still has not given us a 5-minute pullback here. Getting more and more extended. All right, MITC popping up there as well. What's your news? Files provisional U.S. patent. Oh, I saw this one the other day. It's trash. Yeah, I saw that one the other day. They're making some kind of cultivating fats from plants. Still have not seen our pullback yet, though. $373. It's giving that 2-minute pullback. Do we trust it without the 5? I'm just going to be patient. If it wants to go, let it go. That almost looks like a double top. I don't know. Yeah, it is a double top. MITC, let me go and look at the backstory for it. Float is 6.82 million according to Finviz. MITC. Float is 8.7 million according to Yahoo Finance. So about 7 to 8 million. 7 to 9 million. MITC. No shelf registrations on it. And almost no short interest in it. All right. Oh, it disappeared. Oh well. Will this give us some red here? Below that 375. Nope. Looking like it wants to push. So if you were playing the 2-minute chart, you would have got a rip from the 355 up to the 371. Like a 15-cent run, and then over this one you would have got a 72 up to the 80, which is not good at all. 72, that's what, 8 cents. Then on this breakout here, we'll see what the pullback looks like. It's finally doing a 5-minute pullback. Yeah, 380 was the spot on the daily chart as well. That's where it just got up to. Getting some rejection off of that 80 level. So you could have made like maybe a 15-cent run and then a 8-cent run, depending on what kind of share size you're using. This one just looks really nasty. Broke over this high. Got a lot of resistance up here. And fighting an overall downtrend. First pullback on the 5-minute here. Cracking VWAP, but that's okay. Nice little peck down there. Can we get any kind of consolidation on this this move down? And a little pull down there. Does it have any more to go down or no? VWAP is at the 359. Just trying to get back above that 358 level. Getting contested right there at VWAP. Will it be able to hold the bottom here, the low of the 350 up? It's what it's trying to do now. And so now we can kind of look for some good consolidation here around, possibly around the VWAP, but to stay above the 9 EMAs. Got some nice sized red bars back here. That green bar isn't really challenging any of these red bars just yet. Nice little pullback there. Trying to stay above that 360. So it's tried to go up 1, 2 times. What's that downward motion gonna look like? Let's see what you got. 373s. It's trying to push away from VWAP, so it does not like the price of VWAP, trying to push up. Will it break down the 65s? Struggling to stay in the 70s. About to close up this 5-minute candle in about 20 seconds. So that's 3 times trying to go up. Will it break down that 65? Can we get a bounce off of VWAP now? $375 is looking like an interesting point here. $375. Going down and tapping VWAP at the 60. $15-minute telling me this one to go down. Is that true? We don't know. Top side of this is a 371. So I am going to play this 370, 371. What's the top of this one? 375 break. I can do a 371 break. Try to go up 3 times. Yeah. Looks like it's trying to go up 4 times, so that kills me. Wanted to kind of hold this level. I don't want it anymore until it sets up again, because it may go without me, but I just don't like this setup. Try to go up 3, 4 times on the 2-minute. Will it break down at 65 here? $375s. So that's where originally my stop was gonna be at the 371. Let's see what kind of action I would have got if I got in at the 371 here. $376, $378. A lot of green pushing in. So would I have gotten stopped out here or no? And it barely ran out. So if I would have got in at the 71, it went up what, 8 cents, 9 cents, and then struggling. Ugh, I probably would have got out of this one. Um, no, I don't have an Instagram. I may need to get one. I just Instagram, man. I've never really been a user of Instagram or Twitter or anything. I was barely a user of YouTube until I started my other channel. That is a neon purple with a segment red dot scope. Nice. Is that a double top? High 85, 85. So I would have got a run up from the 71 to the 85 possibly, and then this pullback. Oh, it's challenging that top side. 2 weeks. 3.71 entry, but your target would be high of day of 375. Yeah, and look at this dump here. So yeah, no meat, no trade. It's crazy how much of a range this thing or a channel this thing formed up here after getting out at first. Glad I waited on those pullbacks though, because that would have been a nasty little pullback for me to try to hold through. I wouldn't have held through it. The crack of VWAP, I would have been out. It would have been a 5 cent loss right there. I just don't know what it is about when things do try things so many times, like here on the 2 minute, it tried to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And then it finally started getting those FOMO buyers in there, and that's when the shorts got them trapped. I don't like those kind of moves. You only use it to get up with Ben because neither one of us checks our emails. Yeah, man, Ben gets a lot of emails. I know he does. I get a lot of emails on my other channel. People always asking me those complicated questions. Hey, how do you formulate this? How do you calculate this? I'm like, well, this is how you do it. Hopefully you understand. 362. So I may have to wait for this thing to figure out what it wants to do. I don't like this channel that it's in. Yesterday I got caught in trading a channel on was it Life? No, it was DATS. DATS, I got caught trading that channel on it. Let me go look at where DATS is right now. DATS did fade down quite a bit on the daily chart, especially. Yeah, that's not what I want to look for. All right. So on a 2 minute, we're getting a little hold point here. Can it go down anymore? Will it break the body of this candle of the 366? Or will it be able to pull back above VWAP here? 366, can you hold? Seeing 365s. So now all of the chart time frames are telling me that it wants to go down, but we will see. Gotta hold up that 363. Still has not given us a proper pullback. Almost 10 million shares traded in this one. Let me see. The float was 4 to 7 million, so it's definitely circulated through its float once. Waiting for that nice pullback. Five minute getting push. 380 pushed all the way back up there. Are they gonna dump on them at the 380? That was a big pullback up though. Pushing off of VWAP now, I kind of like it. So I'll be watching the 2 minute for pullbacks over. Wow, look at that rejection. I was like, I like it. And they were like, nah, we're good. Nah. All right, so we got this. We have to let it pull back again then because I don't like this top and tail. Will it break down the 70s? Trying to get up there to that double top. Looking at this volume bar, look at this last volume bar and look at this small little buying. That's not a good sign. Let's see. One life, one chance. Cheese if no cheese in sausage rolls. I do too. And when I get tired of it, I start a new one, which is very counterproductive. Okay. I see you trying to get up. I see you trying to get up there. Can we get a breakout of that 385 level? Do I need to give it a little bit more time because of this top and tail to kind of explode out of here and start pushing away from this this level? Let's see if it'll explode out. INDP halted. That better not be a $70 stock. 18. Okay. It's been halting. What was the news on it? Yeah. Can we get a 2 minute pullback above this VWAP? What's up, Daniel B? Spy is going red again? Probably so, man. That thing, the spy's been funky, man. It's been funky. Pushing up there a little bit. So that little push out right there was from the 84 up to the 92. Immediately got contested hard. Will this be a dumper? Looking like it's pulling back. Glad I did not play that double top break. I just didn't like how tight this range was getting. Like they're keeping it in this little range and it's very dangerous. So it's tried to go up. Let's see, it got rejection here. 1, 2, 3, 4 times getting rejected on this flat top. Good morning, Mr. Livermore. Looking like we're breaking down VWAP here. 367. Will it go ahead and dump? Finally getting a pull back right on VWAP. $15-minute teetering on the red. Let's see, IDP, is it still running? IDNP. Nice little rips on it. Definitely more expensive. Well, I'm not really seeing anything that I like over here on this side, so it's looking for this thing to give up the ghost. I would like to see a long candle like this on the downside getting bought up. But, oh well. Nice little flat top at the 384. Looking for this thing to fade out. We got all of this pressure pushing green and still closed to the downside. So not really interested in that one. INDP new high. Nice. Make that money on that expensive stock. Use those $100,000 accounts. You get that money. This one's finally looking like it wants to push away from VWAP a little bit. All right. I'll wait for a 2-minute pullback here above VWAP. We'll see what kind of game it wants to play. Bottom of this one is the 383. That is a weird number for it to bottom out on. 383. J Krat said, "Woo, INDP." Yeah, getting those nice trades over there. Waiting and watching. Will we get a push off this level? Just want to see one more 2-minute pullback on this one. Let's go over here to INDP. Boy, that thing ripped from $11 on up. Nice. And it just reached a double top, so be careful. I just realized this one has yet to even give a 15-minute pullback. We haven't even seen any red on the 15-minute. It's just been nailing up. Starting to get choppy in here. Oops, wrong one. All right, took a little deuce there. Nah, man, I got you one life. INDP coming on down. Just wanted to see this one fade VWAP off of this flat top here of the 384. Nice, finally fading VWAP. But the thing is, one life, either way it goes, neither one of these I would have took trades on, because they're not setting up. They're not giving me what I want. This one is gonna burn stupid capital today. I mean, I could trade 2 shares, but I feel like that's not too good of a strategy either. Just being patient, sitting, waiting, watching. Because this one is coming on down. It's had its nice little run up. INDP. $2.8 million. All right. Finally gave that pullback on VWAP. 1, 2, 3. Daniel B, I don't even want to hear it, bro. Oh man. You're up $20, Daniel B. Nice. Nice wins, man. You probably got stopped out, didn't you? GMVD diving down there. Diving on down there. INDP. Wow, this thing took a dump. And let it find a bottom. INDP is about to get stupid choppy. Range is what, 17 cents on this one. Got a nice topping tail on the 15-minute. Didn't really see anything that I really liked that was okay for me to buy. But INDP is in that thing. One Life, TYRA was open as IPO now, but I have no idea what it is. TRTYRA. What in the world? Ooh, that thing's pushing down, huh? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. TR. Oh my gosh, it's still dumping down. So opened up at 30, fell to the 24. How much volume? 168,000 in volume. Wow. Pure insanity. Is it halted going down? Yeah, it is halted. INDP going on up there. Like it's gonna try to break out again. These wide ranges it has. What was the market cap to begin with on this one? 38, nice. Broke out a little bit over that double top. I think it can still push some. This thing is up, 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 and away. Woo, it's getting spicy. Did it just get hot in here? Woo. Oh, Daniel, one life, you took a 371. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So this one's gonna have to start dissipating if anything else is gonna get any action today. I just don't see it dissipating too fast. Hey man, when you got a spread like that, a 20 cent, 30 cent spread, you gotta go in there like a Rambo. Is it going to fall? Because it does have that nice shelf registration on it. Let's see if they'll start dumping it. Shelf registration was for last month on the 15th or the 16th on INDP. So let's see if they'll start dumping it off. Because I'm sure the company, if they buy their shares back now, they're gonna leave some bag holders in this one. And it looks like they enacted one here. Let me go look at the history. Where? Okay, they're only showing 2021 here. Traded it off the 1 minute chart. Nice. 62 million shares traded on this thing. Had a 2 million float, I believe. So it's definitely got a lot of downwards potential. Where is it going to fall to? Will it fall back to 15? On the 15 minute, the 9 EMA is at the 16.13. So yeah, it has quite a bit of ways to pull back. It's 9:30. I really didn't what I was gonna trade flatlined, and what was moving was expensive. I know you say you can trade 2 shares. Yeah, I know. I know you can trade 2 shares. You can trade anything that the buy button allows you to get. This one needs to fade for anything cheaper to get any kind of attention. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. When you were trading with less than 1K, you were trading whatever had the biggest swings and best chart. If it was 5 shares or whatever, probability not which I can afford. You cannot choose stock because of price. And higher price is stupid view. You can take what the market gives you. Yeah, You can take what the market gives you, but let's say if the market had a STD and you knew it had a STD and you knew you didn't like STDs, would you still take it just because the market gives it to you? Would that be something you would do? One Life, you ain't right. One Life said he'll take that. He'll take the disease. He's all good. He'll go get the shot. Oh my goodness. Realistically, how much was in GVMP? 20 cents at most. When MD IMPD was moving dollars. Let's go look at GMVD. It just dipped down here. Nice little dip down. Got a little bottom here. 336. Daily chart has pulled back a whole lot. Where was I? Oh, what happened to TYRA as well? TYRA. It tried to come back up, got a little explosion back up. 20 hit the 22, popped up to the 26. Very, very low volume there. All right. Don't wear. I probably got tickets wrong, but you know what I mean. I've been saying for months, trade dollar moves, not cent moves. Price is afterthought. We used to have this girl that gave band members behind the dumpsters in the back of the bar. We called her Dumpster Love because pretty much anyone could say that they were in a band. Trade the mover. If the one you like isn't moving, you gotta move on. Nice, Roscoe. Let me see. Lauren, where do One Life ain't right, bruh. Oh my gosh, One Life. All right. Got a nice red candle there. It's finally starting to get a little bit of consolidation. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Can INDP go any higher? Or is this the backside of the move? $19.79. That $20 break seems like a lot of resistance for it. Getting another little dump down there. I can't believe it. One Life, I'm still thinking about what you just said. I My boy, One Life, man. Pretty sure you've had a couple of brushes with death with that mindset. 'Trying to hold up that 19 right now. $19.80s. No, but I'll tell you what, after my divorce and the sudden availability of dating apps, I was having a great life till I met my old lady. Well, man, you're out here sowing oats, out here running through the jungle, jungle fever. Now you're on lockdown. Nice. She put those cuffs on you. Said you'll never fly away again. This is my nest. Oh boy, that's funny. All right, so INDP is finally fading off, slowing down. This one's found a nice little bottom down here at the 330. For me to press the buy button right now would be insane on this one. Look how far it ran down on the daily chart. That pullback, man. Still green on the day, but very, very sketchy. This one could just fade through VWAP. That would be dope. But people continue to play with the prices up here until it's a major dump coming through. Do know one thing, anybody that was gonna lose on INDP has probably lost and they're out of it now. So now it's up to the brave, faithful few to push the price up again. What? Ay, ay, ay. Well, guys, I just got a contract request. Do I want to go and make this money tomorrow? Oh man, that's a good contract. Well, tomorrow I may not be streaming tomorrow morning. That contract, I just saw the details. It's definitely worth it. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I'll let y'all know by the end of this stream what's gonna happen. All right. We will see. I'm gonna see. Um, go get the sure thing. I'm gonna see. I wanna. Oh, what's popping up here? ATNM. It's a little bit higher market cap. Why is it up? Actum Pharmaceuticals completes enrollment in phase 3 IOMEB B to treat leukemia. Hmm. Well, ain't that something? But we'll see. Let's see. Money is money. Go get the sure thing. And trading, I guess, you could level up to 15 plus stocks with that cheddar. Yeah, I'm gonna see. They called me out there. It's a little bit of a drive out there. I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow because I mean I can go out there anytime, but we'll see what the level of urgency is for it. Because usually when I get a call, it's usually a security breach, somebody that hasn't been securing their networks has got blown into. But we'll see. We'll see if they're holding up a ransom or something. We will see. This thing just isn't getting any feed on this leukemia news because of that other one that's moving up today. But I'll continue watching that one just in case it wants to go. $6 right now, but I'm gonna let it get some action behind it first and let this one fade off. Um, you really believe what they're writing there? People believe in Theranos, Nicola. Yeah, man, J Crest, I have to go make that money, man. Gotta go use my noggin sometimes to keep these bills off my back. Cause I tell you, man, I put her out a couple of times, but she just keeps coming back. Every week, every month, every day, it seems like bills just fall into my lap. So had to keep the contracts rolling. NDP starting to tighten up. Looks like everything else faded off my list for now. Yep, bunch of faders. TYRA. Mossy. Ooh, Mossy went down a lot. Gee whiz, I'm glad I didn't trade that. Oh my gosh. Boy, if somebody's holding that, they are hurting. All right, so we got a bottom here, 320, 320-ish level. And then the VWAP is all the way back up there at the 360. Looks like I don't see anything. Let's see, what was the one I was just looking at? INDP coming back up a little bit. Very tight little range in here. 1968 down to the 1759. Looking like it wants to get up and start going again. The range is getting tighter and tighter. Let's see. You want to get money, take a gun to the bank. I don't need to take a gun to the bank. I just go in and ask politely, and they assume that I have a weapon. Hey man, can I have 10 bucks? Sure. Just want some Wendy's. Frosty. I think the Frosty is the only reason that I go to Wendy's. Just to get a little cheap Frosty. Usually I go to Sonic. INDP pushing back up. All right. So I had a bottom here, 17. There's literally nothing on my scanner other than this one. And the shorts don't seem to have control of this one. Keeps getting bought back up. Yeah, I saw that volume increasing. $1 McDonald's ice cream. Ugh, McDonald's. It's alright. One thing I hate is when cheap stores like late night they say their ice cream machine is down when they know that they're gonna have people coming late night for ice cream. And I get there to the window and they're like, my ice cream's down. I'm like, bruh, I drove all the way out here from the boonies. You're gonna tell me that machine is down? Let me come turn it on. All right. This thing is crazy, crazy. Volume increasing again to the sell side. So this one's a good one for the longs and the shorts, really. You're in a nice move in either direction. Trying to hold up this little level here of what, the 1950 looks like. Could do a 3-bar play here if it breaks over this previous 2075. It's looking like it's getting a little weighted here. Will this go red? Giving us a little bit of red. Let me get this news down so we can see the 15-minute. Getting tight in here. The body of this candle is the 18.97, so right under the $19. I think this thing may do a 3-bar play. It's gonna be quick though. Keeps on showing red on the 15-minute. It should be closing a candle soon. Let's see, is it this one? Nope. Okay, the new 2-minute just opened up. 2071. Looking like it wants to punch through. I thought 20 was some resistance here, but it looks like it's gonna go ahead and try to blast through the 20s. If it can touch that 2050, it's gonna could definitely give another move higher. Waiting for this fade to come. There's a 2050. Can it hold the 2050s? See the 70s? Ooh, 30s. You see those 50s back up there. It's a nasty little move. Yeah, getting some nice short pressure there. 50s, can we see it on the tape? There's a 50. 50s coming through. Should hold those and get to the 60s. Nope. Not able to hold it. We're gonna try it again to get those 50s up there. Getting a little slam there. Come on, show us what you got. $20 is on the bid, looking like it wants to crack that 20. Will it knock the 20 off? Nope. You can see the 2010s. Up, knock through the 20s there. Also, these sizes are looking like they're getting a little bit smaller as well. Where are those thousands that we were seeing earlier? Will the volume increase? Don't see it. 2025. Can we get the 26s up there on the bid? 29s. Not getting back up to those 50s though. 48s. Yeah, I don't know, man. Very choppy one. Volume increasing. Oh, wow. Did not continue coming in there. Looking like it wants to touch the 21s. 21 just got tapped. 24s. Nice. If you're taking profit on this one, congratulations. Cannot pull the trigger on this one. Spread is about 10 cents. Staying around 10 cents. Russell said, get in. This thing is giving a nice little pullback here. 2080. Yeah, I think this thing's about to had that double top up there. Is it trying to get back up there to that 2160? Having some issues staying in the 21s. There we go. Will I see the 2160 break? $21.25. Can we see the 40s? 21.40s. Back into the 20s there. Looks like the short's trying to blast it down. All right, there's our blast down. Roscoe, this is why we don't get in. That thing just dived, boy. All right. Yeah, that would have hurt. Even with 2 shares, that still would have hurt me. Getting in and getting absolutely slaughtered. When you see, if you see blood in the water and shark fins moving around, probably not a good time to jump in there with a bleeding leg. You can jump in there not bleeding and be okay. But since I'm already bleeding, doesn't look too good. All right, so now that this one's starting to fade, in your defense, some of the biggest gains I've seen came from YOLO plays. Yeah. One Life can tell you all about that. The only thing that I was looking at on the 2-minute, okay, so it came up here, it tested and it continued. Of course, it got the FOMO buying or whatever, but that dump Jump in and ride the shark. Yeah, works sometimes until you fall off or he dives super low like this one just did, where you have to get off his back or you will die from the pressure. So the 15-minute 9 EMA, I believe is going to come down and crack that. It's literally at VWAP. $19. Or wait, that triple bottom on the 1 minute chart around 18 was your entry area, first target 21. Yeah, that sounds good. Now we're getting some nice consolidation. What is that old spy doing out here? Man, a spy just does not look right. I don't know, that curl right there. It hasn't had a curl like that since way back here when it took this dip. BIXY. INDP still respecting trend line. Yeah. Which trend line? Because it's broken. Well, actually, wait, let me look on the higher time frame. Yeah, it is holding that trend line there, but on that weakness, that big dump, I don't know. It's a lot of recovery that has to happen right there. Well, you know what? I practiced too much patience today. I'm exhausted from being patient. Oh my goodness. And I didn't see anything that I liked coming into this, so uh, just follow my rules. Even though INDP was so tempting. Go look at MTR. I think Lauren called this one MTTR. Looks like it got up a little bit from that 18 level. Popped off there. Only up 3% on the day with a million in the volume. But still, that was a nice little move on that one. Then the other one she called was POW and Hypo. Hypo popped up. Looks like it's trying to go down there under that 5. Then the last one was POW. POW, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is the one I said was cracking that 200 moving average. But the day is not lost. The day is